to specific ways in what we attribute performance to. Perception leads to certain attribution. What do you attribute the behavior of others to? When I'm looking at other person's behavior, when I'm looking at someone else, I pay more attention to their personal characteristics. When I'm looking at others' behavior. So if they do well, I will pay attention to these situational factors. In self-serving bias, if I am doing well, when I look at myself, I take more credit for success rather than for failure. So if it is failure, I blame the system. If I succeed, I will take credit for it. I am good. I am smart. I was able to do it. When it comes to others, so the fundamental attribution is he has a great boss. Oh, his targets, his customers are easier to sell to. The product that he sells is very much in demand. I attribute the success of other people to situational factors and the failure to their personal attributes. When they succeed, I say that they had an easy time. When I succeed, I give the responsibility to my abilities. If others fail, I blame them for their personal characteristics. No, he's not smart. He's not capable. He doesn't have the skill. If I fail, I blame it on situational factors. So perception at the workplace has to do with my attributional tendency. What do I attribute somebody's success, failure? When it comes to me, if it's successful, I take credit for myself. If I fail, I blame the system. When it comes to others, if they are doing good, they had it easy. If they are doing bad, oh, he is stupid. Are we clear? So attribution is an outcome. It is a process that I use to justify the behavior both of others and of myself at the workplace. Let's look at what are the implications for the workplace. Perceptions are here even today as we talk. It is not easy to, to fix people's perception. It happens naturally, it happens unconsciously. Look at that Harvard study. People were exposed to the candidate for just 2 minutes and they have reached a decision on whether they will hire that candidate. So impression management, very important. It influences interview experiences. So how do you brand? How do you make sure that you are making that excellent first impression? Perceptions play a large role in performance management. We spoke about attribution. I remember at Microsoft, we ran all companies in that 2020 to 2012, that time period. During those 2-3 years, there was significant pressure in businesses. It was the e-commerce that had gone busted. Okay, financial crisis globally. The mortgaging and leasing industry in US had collapsed, as a result of which globally there was a huge impact. We had to let go of people. All companies were undertaking retrenchment policy. The focus was on identifying the bottom 5%. A company like GE, for example, every year 4% of the employees who are have to be identified as bottom performers, and every year that 4% employees are asked to leave the company. It is only in the last 2 years that GE has, last few years, maybe 3 or 4 years, that GE has closed that policy. Otherwise, there was a clear policy that you would have to get rid of people who are the bottom 4% performers. In making those decisions, perceptions play a large role. Often we just think, okay, today HR analytics plays a very important plan. Data analytics is important. We often think that the guy who did the maximum sales is the top performer, and the guy who was not able to reach his sales target is the bottom performer, right? That is the common understanding everyone has. Yes, I'm asking a question. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
So is that right? Yes, data analytics is telling us, so what can be wrong? What all can be the error if I just look at sales target and decide who should be kept in the company and who should be fired? What all? Yes, so there could be a personal situation. True, Kriti? Anyone else?
It was a group that was performing, so it could be the fault of anyone else who was working under him.
Yes, the person may be a fresher. It could be somebody who came from another industry. Okay, what else?
Ma'am, medical issues.
Yes, personal issues could be there. Yes. So you have to give weightage for that. There is somebody on the chat. Yes, who's this? Difficult product to sell. Yes, Abrani. So the person could have been given a difficult product to sell. He could have been given a region like Northeast or Kerala or some such place where the product is really not at all something that goes with the culture there. So good. In making judgment, you have to be careful that your perceptions are not coloring the decisions you make. Perceptions comparing with others. So some ways to overcome it is to compare, is to get people to give multiple opinions. So during performance appraisal in companies like Microsoft and most of the large MNCs, we have, we take our managers away. So from Bangalore, we take them to Goa. From Mumbai, they go to, that Panchgani or something in Pune near or Lonavala, some such location. For 5 days, the managers are locked there. They come with all their laptops and files and, we make sure that internet access is there. And we will do what is called the calibration, where managers have to defend why they have given somebody an A rating, why they have given somebody a D rating. Your top and bottom performers, you have to justify. So you can overcome perception by comparing with others, by justifying, by providing evidence. This is the reason this guy is an A. Similarly, perception mapping. You look at over the years, how has somebody performed? Suddenly he has been given an A rating today. Last 2 years, he was a C, where A is usually a top performer, B is a good performer, C is an average performer, D is poor performer, and E is maybe somebody you throw out. He's clearly a misfit for the job. So perception mapping is try to look at over the years, what kind of performance does this person show? Because your jobs would have changed. Your customers might have changed. So these are some methods to overcome perception at the workplace. So how many minutes do we have? Okay, I am going to put you in a small, I'm just going to randomly put you into 8 groups. Are we clear? And let me do one thing. Okay, so stop sharing it. इसको मैं ऐसे करती हूँ. So let me copy this. Control C, and I hope, where is the chat window? I'm going to put it in the chat. So are we clear? There are 8 here. So room number 1, you will have rooms, right? You will get assigned to 8 rooms. I'm going to open the rooms. You will each come with 2 examples, or at least 1 example of the error that is assigned to your group. You can browse this quickly online. So I'm just going to give you 5-6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes max. And then we will come back and discuss this in the group. Are we fine? Any questions? I will visit the groups and we can check more. Okay, so I'm just going to put you into 8 rooms, random rooms. And room 1, so you will know which room you are in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
room 1, please immediately join your rooms. There are roughly 7-8 members in each group, 6 to 7 members.